What's good, GATV family? It's your boy Gravitating Away, back at it again with another one. Now, folks, this video is much more of a trailer for an upcoming series into the life of Francois Duvalier. To certain people, he's known as the Castro of Haiti. The light the man garnered was that of no other in quite a while in terms of Haitian politics. Many things were said about Papa Doc. Those that get to write history, folks, always remember they write narratives. In fact, the influence is so great that others does and will speak on matters that they know not. A given misconceived narrative can continue on a lifetime's course and divide lines of truths and lies. I am here to tell you today that Francois Duvalier was no angel, but the Haiti today is in need of much need, that is, of the disciplinarian that this man Francois was. A man who survived multiple assassination attempts and coups d'etats, helped build infrastructure amongst the many atrocities attributed to his name. Instead of the nation's self-sufficiency, it is only the evils that he projected that is spoken about. A country is labeled, dilapidated, poor, or failing when it does not subscribe to being in a need of assistance, or rather bend at the knee to be subservient to the greater so-called European nations. In this case, specifically the United States, wanted to direct the affairs of that sovereign nation, Haiti. Duvalier had deep hatred for Americans, so he didn't go for any of that, y'all. He didn't go for any of that begging, any of that kissing ass, dare I say. Because of the hatred he had, he knew he had to be self-sufficient, and to get any black nation to become self-sufficient over their own ignorance, you have to be an authoritative figure. You gotta have that iron fist with a lot of our people. He never forgot the transgressions of the United States, unleashing their evil in Haiti during his occupancy from 1915 to 1934. Duvalier was a child during that time. He remembered all that was going on. He knew the tactics that white man played. We will learn not just the Western narrative of Francois, not just the perspectives from the Haitian bourgeois class, i.e. elitists, but those that are of the hearts of Haiti. That is the people. See, the people chose Duvalier. And contrary to the narrative, Papa Doc is still spoken with great admiration. See, people never forgot his time with the poor. Him living in the bush after resigning from his government post when he started planning on his rise to power. Papa Doc knew what those that were in power in Haiti, who they really were. They were bought puppets. And this is why the narrative is written so negatively about this man, because he chose to thug it out with the people. Papa Doc was more than just the often gruesome depiction of his reign in Haiti. He was more than the rulership of his seemingly incompetent son after his death. And that's a whole nother story with Baby Doc. Baby Doc was his 19-year-old son when Papa Doc passed away in 71. His son, Baby Doc, JeanClaude Duvalier, became power. Took over the reins, and a lot of times people looked at his failed rulership and they aligned it with that of his father, and I don't think that's fair. JeanClaude was 19 years old when he stepped in office, and that man had such a horrible, leadership, man. But his father was not that. His father wasn't weak, man. Some put Papa Doc in the same light as Fidel Castro, because Fidel Castro gets spoken about in such a bad, way in the Western realms. But the core of the Cuban people love that man. You know, they speak about that man, speak about his valor, including Francois with the Haitian poor as well. They speak about Francois's valor. See, Francois was in a sense a representation of pride that not only Haitians could use right now, but many nations around the world that could use a leader that refuses to kowtow to the powers that be. But you know, this is how it goes when you're reading about our heroes in the diaspora, in Africa, wherever in the world. When you're reading about our people through the lens of those that write history, you know, you might be in for a rude awakening, yo. I mean, I've seen this. I've read. This is why it's important to read, guys. It's important to read. It's important to learn history through your own projections, meaning you're reading many different things on one subject and you come to an understanding that you built on your own. You're not just, you know, leaving it solely on the basis of what you learned in history class. And, you know, the knowledge there is so depleted that I never could understand who feels good with what they left with in schools. You know, here in the U.S., especially down south where I'm from, you know, a lot of narratives are left out. And you just get what you're left with. But it is my pleasure to bring to you guys really soon a series of videos that will depict properly who this man was. Francois Papa Doc Duvalier, a man of the people. So stay tuned, family. Through future videos, again, we will be breaking down the role of this man, his unwillingness to give in to U.S. manipulation and deception, a man that knew how hard-headed the Haitian people were, fusing his educational prowess with his spiritual connection to the poor. Papa Doc was the iron fist that is cemented forever in history, in the history specifically of all of the diaspora. Many defiant figures to the West was never like this man. This man literally turned his back to the Americans. And for that, he is viewed as one of evil ever to have come about. But we will break that down and decipher this properly. I want you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. But please keep coming back. Please keep coming back so we can keep building this knowledge, y'all. I'm out.